Major shipping ports along the East Coast could shut down as early as next week due to a labor dispute. Tens of thousands of dock workers have threatened to go on strike if their union can't reach a deal to renew their contract with the operators of those ports. In a statement to members last week, the executive vice president for the International Longshoremen's Association said, quote, "We will fight to the end for what we rightfully deserve," adding, "We are on the right side of history." Lisa Baertlein joins us now. She is a transportation correspondent for Reuters. Lisa, thank you for being with us. What would the ripple effect be in the economy if these ports shut down?
It would touch most every business in the United States: importers and exporters, manufacturers, retailers, farmers. It would have broad reach.
And are we talking, what would kind of be the dominoes? So the ports shut down. Are ships going to be just kind of languishing out in the sea? Trucks backing up with nothing to pick up? Is that what we're talking about here?
Yeah, that's the West Coast ports would probably be overwhelmed, which would cause jam ups on rail and probably trucks on that side of the country. Then the East Coast and Gulf Coast would stop. And then when they restart, it would be sort of a delay. And the entire shutdown would sort of ripple through the entire U.S. or the global shipping network, because they're on regularly scheduled sailings. And if it's like when one airplane gets delayed, everything else gets delayed. So it's sort of a multiplier effect of messes.
And have companies that rely on these ports, are they doing anything? Sometimes you can tell how serious a strike is by what the companies are doing to prepare for it. What are they doing to prepare for this potential strike?
Well, the U.S. imports have been booming in July and August, and a lot of that looks like it was based on people bringing goods in early to avert or to sort of work around any sort of shutdowns on the East Coast. And the West Coast is probably going to see, if this happens, the West Coast will see a bump in imports as well.
And Lisa, now to the actual facts of the case, what's the union asking for in these negotiations? And is it a huge ask, or what's how much are they asking for?
They're asking for 77%, my sources tell me, in terms of a wage increase, which I'm guessing is probably a negotiating tactic. The West Coast ports got a 32% raise, so they'll probably get something a little bit higher since they're starting at a little bit of a lower base. And they're also looking for some sort of job protections. I think that's what a lot of this talk about automation is about. There's always worries that if you automate a job, you lose a job, and you don't want your ranks shrinking.
Right. Finally, is the federal government, could the federal government play a role in this strike, and is it likely that they're going to come in?
We'll see. I mean, we're in the sort of final stretch now. They'd have to be invited in before that, and after that, there probably would be a tremendous pressure given the potential for damage to the U.S. economy. So I know that the Biden administration is really trying to stay hands off. We've got an election coming up, and the vice president is obviously on the ticket. And Biden is a friend of labor. So I think they would prefer to have this settled before then. And I think the employers sound like they'd like to have negotiations or mediation, but I don't think the union wants that. So Monday night is the big tell.
We'll be watching. Lisa Baertlein with Reuters. Thank you so much.
Great. Thank you.